Hello everyone, and welcome to PineBot tutorial 9. So in this tutorial, I'm going to go over the dynamic positioning in a little bit more detail. Okay, so we covered the dynamic positioning in tutorial 2, I think tutorial 7, and tutorial 8. Okay, but I don't think I was fully clear on how it works exactly. Okay, so I'm going to go through it a little bit slower and hopefully make it more clear to everyone. Okay, so the first thing we want to do to get started here is let's go back to our JSON, all right, our JSON builder, okay? And let's go back to assuming the simplest case, all right, which would be we're only trading one coin and we want to reinvest 100% of our account value into each trade. Okay, so if we're only trading one coin, that would mean we've only got one coin category. Okay, so when you're building your JSON builder, you would just use symbol category 1. All right. Next, for the dynamic positioning, it only works on entries. Okay, so you're only going to use it when your action is an entry, and to use the dynamic positioning, you would set the amount equal to 0. All right, so 0 is just telling PineBot we're going to use dynamic positioning. Okay. Now this JSON, I've already filled everything out here, and you can see that the exchange I'm using is Binance, and the account name is main. Okay, so that's the account, the exchange, and the account which we're using. All right, so you've got your JSON, and let's head over to the dynamic positioning setup. Okay, so from the dashboard, if we go back to the dashboard, you can see the dynamic positioning button. All right, click that, and you will be sent here. Okay, and we've got to fill out this configuration for the dynamic positioning. All right, now, first of all, if you're trading on different exchanges or different sub-accounts, all right, you can set up the dynamic positioning differently for each account. Okay, so right now we're assuming that we're using this Binance main account, all right? And again, we're going to assume the simplest case, which is we're trading one coin and we're reinvesting 100%, okay? So let's set this up. Exchange is Binance. The account name is main. And I'm just going to fill everything out. We're going to ignore how these work. I'm just going to show you the results, all right? So portfolio percent, 100. Cat 1%, 100. Cat 1 max percent, 100. Cat 1 active percent, 100. All right, and that's it. These white boxes are the configuration, and the outputs are down here in these orange result boxes. Okay, so let's play around with these results now. And for now, just ignore what these do. Let's just look at the output of these settings. All right, and these settings will reinvest 100% of your account value when you're trading just one token. All right, so let's say we've got $1,000 in our account and we're trading one token, and the Cat 2 and Cat 3 are completely being ignored right now. Okay, so you can see right here, the Cat 1 trade size is $1,000. All right, we've got $1,000. The trade size is $1,000. Okay. What if we have a winning trade and our account value goes to 1,500? All right, then our trade size is going to increase to 1,500. Okay. What if we don't want to reinvest 100% of our account in a single trade? What if we only want 10%? Okay. So if you wanted to do that, all you would have to do is change the Cat 1 max percent to 10. All right, so it's the same thing. We're trading one coin, but instead of investing the full account value, we're just going to invest 10%. All right, so before I do that, let's change our account value back to 1,000. Okay, and we're going to change Cat 1 max percent to 10. All right, and put that Cat 1 active percent back to 100. All right, and that should reduce our trade size to $100, which it has done. So that is only 10% of our account value. All right. So I hope that's clear so far. Let's go back to what we had before, which is we're going to invest 100% of our account. Okay, so change that Cat 1 max percent back to 100, Cat 1 active percent to 100, and you can see we're back to $1,000 for each trade. All right, now that's if we're trading one token. Okay, what if we suddenly start trading 2 tokens? Okay, so you can guess. So what PineBot wants to do is it wants to invest 100% of our account into the trades. So if we're trading 2 tokens, it should evenly divide that money between our coins. And we can see that if we change our the number of symbols here. So number of Cat 1 symbols, let's change this to 2. All right. And remember, these are not part of the settings. This is just the output. Okay. This is just showing what would the dynamic positioning calculate. All right. So if PineBot knows that we're trading 2 coins, so let's change this to 2. All right. You can see that our trade size changes to $500. All right. If we go to 3 coins, it's going to go to $333. 4 coins will go to $250. All right. So it's just going to, as you start trading more coins, it's going to evenly divide that money between your tokens. What if we have a whole bunch of winning trades and our account value goes to 2,000? Okay. You can see it increases our trade size after that. So as your account grows, the trade size will grow. All right. Now, the next question is, how does PineBot know how many tokens you're trading? Okay. And it knows that from your symbol list. Okay. So if you go to the dashboard, so we're back on the dashboard here, and there's a button called symbol list, right? If you click that, you will be sent here. Okay. Now, you'll notice that my symbol list has symbols from many different accounts. Okay. I've got an OKX and an account subs2 here on the top. We're focused on Binance main. Okay. So you can see in my symbol list, I've got 2 entries for Binance main, which is FTM. All right. One is the short and one is the long. Okay. So PineBot uses this symbol list to count how many coins we're trading. All right. And the way it works is, so the way this worked already for FTM, what happened was I sent an FTM entry, a long entry, and that got added to the symbol list. All right. And since the JSON said it was a category 1 token, it's got it stored in there as category 1. Okay. So it's going to count all your category 1 tokens. All right. If I send another message for, say, Bitcoin, a Bitcoin long, it's going to add that to the symbol list. All right. And so it will automatically know that you're trading 2 tokens. Okay. So as you just send in the entry messages, it's going to add these tokens to your symbol list and it will keep track of it. All right. So I wanted to clarify, let's say that you were trading 10 coins. All right. So it's going to evenly divide that money between 10 coins. All right. But what if you decide later that you want to stop trading some of these coins? Okay. So if you go back to, say, trading only 5 coins, okay, you have to tell PineBot that you're not trading these coins anymore. Okay. So what you would do is you would come into your symbol list, and for that account, you would find those tokens and you will select it like this. Okay. And then you could click remove. All right. And when it removes it, then that's going to tell PineBot, okay, we're trading fewer tokens now. All right. So it will adjust your position size for that. Okay. The next thing I want to explain is why do we put in short and long here, like for FTM, okay? And the reason is because PineBot is going to count your coins. It's going to count how many long coins and how many short coins. And the reason is, let's say that you're trading 10 coins, okay? But maybe only 5 of them have a futures pair, all right? So only 5 of them can actually go short, which means only 5 coins are capable of even going short, all right? So it's going to calculate the amount of money to put for shorts based on how many short trades how many coins you are short trading. All right, so it does the count specific for either a short or a long. Okay, so that's how the symbol list works. You can't manually add symbols to the symbol list. You can only remove them. Okay, and again, they get added as you send in your entry messages. All right, so that's how the symbol list works. Now let's go back to our dynamic positioning. Okay, let's go into more detail. Now, once again, these are the settings you want if you want to fully reinvest your entire account balance, and you would update that. It would send it to the database, and you're done. And then you can, with these settings right here, you can gradually add more tokens. So gradually trade more, and it's going to spread the money out between those tokens. All right. But let's go back in and let's talk about Cat 2 and Cat 3. All right. And as I mentioned previously, all this does is allow you to put different weights on different tokens. Okay. So as before, maybe Cat 1 is blue chip coins like Bitcoin and Ether. And maybe you want to put 70% of your account into those trades. All right. So let's do that. Let's put 70. Okay. And maybe you want to put 30% into AI coins. All right. So AI. So your AI coins, when you're building your JSON message for AI coins, you would put symbol category as 2. Okay. You would change that to 2. All right. And so PineBot would count those separately from category 1, and it would put more money into your blue chip tokens and less money into your AI tokens. All right. And so let's go ahead and we're gonna say the same thing here. We're gonna put 100. Cat 1 active is 100. Cat 2 max also 100, and this is 100. All right. Now this is gonna work almost the same, except let's say we're only trading one blue chip token and one Cat 2 token. All right. And let's go back to $1,000. Okay. And here are our trade sizes. So you can see, let's say we're trading Bitcoin for the Cat 1, our blue chip, and let's say we're trading FET for our AI coin. Okay. So it would enter any BTC coin or into any BTC trade with $700, and it would put 300 into FET. Okay. Next, what if we're trading, let's say we're only trading Bitcoin and we're trading 10 different AI coins. What would that do to this 300? All right. You can guess it's going to reduce it down to $30. All right. And that's what we see. So each, if we're trading 10 AI coins, which are set to category 2, it would change the position size to $30 for each. All right. Now, the last thing I want to explain is this active percent. All right. And as I mentioned in the previous tutorials, this is the difficult one to understand, but not too difficult. So let me explain this. So let's say, just like we have now, let's say that we are trading 10 AI coins, okay? But let's say that we're using a strategy which has a very, very strict entry, okay? And let's say that half of the time, like you know how the market follows, mostly follows Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's going up, all the AIs are going up. If Bitcoin goes down, all the AIs are going down. And so we have a strategy which has a very strict entry. And maybe only half of our tokens actually hit our entry price, all right? Half of them. Okay, so we're going to tell PineBot, okay, PineBot, we're trading 10 coins, but maybe only 50% of those coins actually hit the targets, all right? So what we would do is we would change this active percent to 50, okay? Now, what do you notice has happened? It's increased our trade size from 30 to 60, okay? So it's telling PineBot, all right, we've got 10 tokens, but it's going to calculate the position size based on that we're only trading 5 tokens because we're guessing that only 5 tokens are actually going to hit the trade. And the reason you want to do that is because if 5 tokens do not hit the trade, then you're going to have a lot of money going to waste. You're going to have a lot of money that isn't getting used. All right. So this is a way to ensure that even if we have a strict entry, that at least we get most of our money being utilized in a trade. All right. So that's what the cat one, that's what the active percent does. So you would do the same for cat one active. Okay. If you also had a strict entry for cat one. All right. So I hope that clarifies better how to set up the dynamic positioning. Once you've got all these white fields set up the way you want and you're getting the output that you want, don't forget to update. I don't think I need to go through category 3 because it would be the same as cat 1 and cat 2. It would just put some money into cat 3. And that's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.